Hi everyone, it's Holly Stenson. I'm a board member of the Venice Art Crawl, and I'm so excited and proud to be interviewing the curators and founders of Art Unified tonight, or curator and founder of Art Unified, and some other people that are involved. They have a new gallery on art on Abbot Kinney, and you should come visit. It is right next to MedMen. We no further delay. I'm going to introduce them. One moment. So I come back around. Let's see. Hey, here we go. Johan. This is Johan Andersson. He is the founder and curator and one of the main artists featured here at the gallery. So tell me about the vision and why you started it and where you're from. I know you live here in Venice.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and it's been fun finally getting a gallery. It's been 8 years living 5 minutes away in Venice, and we were really a traveling gallery. We've exhibited our work, curating an intelligentsia and public placements such as them, and art fairs pretty much. And then we decided to finally get a space, and it works. Local. I think right now there's a real need for culture and people to get out and take walks and look at art. And a lot of people are finding healing in coming here, and it's like a sanctuary. It really is just a place where you feel welcome, whoever you are, and all are welcome here. And it's been a great time for just even the owner of Worldwide Mind, who I'm renting off. They're a great company, and Ben, who runs it, just had the same vision of people coming in, feeling healing, and looking at art. And it's been many years since there's been a gallery on Abbot Kinney, even before COVID hit. So yeah, it's a great time, and look around. We have some very cutting edge art, which really is about what the conversation is that you want in your home. Art that's challenging, relatable, cutting edge, and humorous and intimate, and really makes you feel something. And we've already had people come in and just tear up and laugh, and so it's been a good time. It's much needed right now. So
absolutely, art is supposed to make you feel, and I feel like this gallery does really make people question and also make them look inside.
Yes.
Which is what quarantine in general has done to all of us, unfortunately. But you do it in a really humorous, beautiful, insightful way, and I think we all really appreciate it. And I really urge our audience to come visit. I know that you're open every day from 11 to 7 and sometimes later.
Yeah.
If you're feeling feisty. I got an email from Art Unified today saying that you're doing after dark hours.
Yeah.
At some point,
for sure, yeah.
So that's exciting. And why don't you introduce your?
And this is my friend Judah, who is part of the Unified Club. He's an incredible friend, and also just an incredible entrepreneur as well as a musician. And he's been doing some live cello playing at the space, which has just been so powerful and moving. Mm-hmm. And also is a friend that advises me on a lot of stuff. And why don't you talk a bit about what you've experienced coming here and why? Maybe we should step inside as well.
Yeah, let's step inside because we have a running car behind us.
Yeah,
but before we go, I just want to get once again, for those who missed our sneak preview the other day, this is one of the artists that they featured that has a wonderful piece about how artists both feel worthless in the world but also can inspire a generation. And this is on the front of the gallery. What conversation do you want to have in your home? Which I think is really special and makes a lot of sense for these days. All right, if you want, we're all 6 feet apart. You can take down your masks so our audience can hear you better. That would be great. So, Judah, tell us about your cello playing and how are things going?
So, Johan, as you mentioned, is a good friend of mine. And honestly, the community that I've found, connected to the art gallery has been something that's sort of unexpected. I've been in LA for about a year and moved to Santa Monica June 1st. And just watching Johan take the risk to open this space during the pandemic I think, a really compelling thing. And his art obviously takes risks and sort of, he puts his finger on a lot of cultural issues that I think deserve attention, especially during this season. But we've seen with people coming into the gallery and encountering different pieces of art and being moved to tears, or it's also been sort of interesting seeing the connections that are being made, where people, when they walk out of their homes during this time, walk down Hatton Kinney, which they may not have done for weeks or months, and then they see this open space with art that's provoking thought. There's some humorous pieces, so it's sort of a disarming environment, I think, and it's just really cool because, as an artist myself, I'm a musician, and I've always thought of art and music, visual arts, as a medium that sort of expresses the inexpressible. And I think a lot of us are in that position now where we have a lot of thoughts on things, our views on the world are being challenged, and we don't necessarily know where either the circumstance is going to land on the other side or how it's going to impact us individually. So I think, Johan, I don't know if you agree with this, but I think we've seen that taking place in the gallery. And an art gallery is also sort of a
Johan,
space.
do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to speak for
Right.
the originator.
Exactly.
An art gallery is also a space where it's not the typical category, a restaurant or a bar, that has very strict regulations right now. Generally, it's going to be an area where people congregate. We've seen no more than maybe 10 people in the gallery at one time or another.
Well, that works well.
Yeah, so it's actually sort of a natural. People spend no more than 10 minutes in the gallery checking out the art, unless they're staying and having a longer conversation. We actually see a lot of these dogs who are art fans.
Lots of dogs in Venice. There's lots of Venetian dog art fans, for sure. Well, let's talk about the gallery a little bit more, and let's look at some of the art, because we only have a 20-minute slot. Judah, before we let you go, I won't let you go, you'll be presumably coming along the journey with us, but can you tell us when and how often you're playing the cello, and are they at set times, or is it just when the whim occurs to you?
It's been generally on weekends, and you try to do promotional.
Saturdays?
Coming up this Saturday.
Julia will be playing this Saturday.
This Saturday. Okay, what time?
Roughly midday or early afternoon.
I love artists. They're like, I don't know. When I wake up from the night before, when
there's always great music playing in the gallery, whether it's live or not.
That is true. I've walked in several times and there's always really good music playing. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Judah. Wonderful to meet you and feature you. And let's go.
Yeah,
Please show us some of your work.
Quick tour of the Last Supper, birchwood print. Very powerful piece that gives you license to talk about things that you wouldn't normally talk about life and meaning, spirituality. Great piece to have in your dining room.
Definitely. I love
And
this.
this is a great painting called You're Enough. This is an actual print version, and this has been very popular in LA.
Yes, I'm sure.
There's TikTok, but
I
social
can-
media and face changes, weight loss, conforming to those things at a very young age. There's such a social pressure, and so this is really, people have really taken to this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the marketing and fashion industry's effect on our psyche. They say the average woman who opens a magazine feels bad about herself within the first 3 minutes.
There you go, yeah. It's true. How we feel on the inside is very different to how we perceive it on the outside. And
That's so true.
there's always, the infection is everything that we put us on top of ourselves, and actually when you strip those things away, who we really are is what's important on the inside. So,
That is very true.
but yeah, this piece we did in March, painting that I did.
It's beautiful.
It's
So
kind of
it's
like
obviously
a lot of nurses related to that. They know those eyes as a frontline worker, and we used it to help get women out of prison in England, raise money for hospitals and the Venice Family Clinic
Oh, great.
Which is cool. So that was
So that piece was sold and raised money for the Venice Family Clinic.
health insurance, yeah.
How did you get women out of prison in
It was
England?
the View magazine, so it's a magazine ran by inmates in the UK, and I sent a couple of prints, and so that raised a bit of money for them too, which is cool.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's really great.
Just
Art can change the world, and not just by making people think.
Yeah, like as an artist, can you step beyond the four white walls of the building and actually do something? And yeah, it's always about just showing up. And like, even at a time like this, there's such a good reason not to do anything, obviously, but there's many opportunities out there right now where, you know, God can't steer a pop vehicle. You've got to be moving and doing something, and faith is the magic. You show up and things will start happening. And then obviously we have Adam Greener, who's hilarious. His stuff is very nostalgic, brings you back to your middle school years.
That's so
Giant
great.
clipboards and all of
Right.
those pieces.
These are wonderful. I've seen all these pieces just from the newsletter that you get that I receive from Art Unified. By the way, for the entire audience, you should subscribe to the Art Unified newsletter. If you just go to www.artunified.com, you can hit subscribe, and they will send you all the happenings here at the gallery, but then also information about all of the artists that they're featuring, like Adam G, and of course Johan. And I'm sorry I'm moving a little fast, but we have 4 minutes left, and I know we have a lot to get through.
Look at the Kobe made out of 3,700 basketballs, if you zoom in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, closer, it's actually a mini basketball.
Oh, yes. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. That's amazing.
The thick painted abstract behind you.
Uh-huh.
So if you look at that and then zoom in close from an angle, that has like real surface presence of
Right.
color.
You can see the thickness of the paint. It's a lot of surface texture.
The toy gun series, which is really relevant for right now. The glorification of guns, bridging racial division. Very powerful piece that I did back in 2016, and I really wanted to just highlight those things. And yeah, it's a great painting that I mean, we've had people come in and really tear up looking at that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's really powerful, especially the look in his eyes, you know, and then the baby hands across his chest. It's really powerful. All of your pieces have a super powerful message.
This is all made out of melted toys.
What?
Every single thing on this piece is melted toys.
That's insane. Wow, that's so beautiful. Great, so you can see the melted toys.
And then the
What's
money,
There's a Smurf.
money talks.
Yeah.
All painting by me. And I wasn't trying to be clever. This was already on the note. Marshall actually
Wow.
had this dollar note, and we were playing around with ideas, and it kind of speaks to the time we're in, the covering of the face, the mask thing, and
Absolutely.
capitalism, global currency reserve. A lot of things in conversation come up in this piece, and a lot of times when you make art, there's no plan, the concepts manifest. Just painting itself. Painting is just one medium in so many ways of communicating a simple idea or a message. It just happens to be paint.
Right.
Yeah, quickly little review of the stamps of icons, and then finally the abstracts here by Mojo. And then
So this abstract here is by Mojo? Is it? Okay.
and
All
then
right.
this is by Ewan Easton, a gold map of LA. That's a good way to finish.
Right. That is a great way to
And
finish.
then finally Aaron Stansbury. This is a beautiful abstract about 70 inches by 70 inches. It's a great painting. Very Basquiat / Rothko. Use of words and spray paint and cold wax and oil. And yeah.
Right. And then these down here are new pieces that you did just the other day, right?
Yeah, they were abstracts. Very thick paint.
Right. I love it. And luckily my dog's fur did not get in any of it.
Always getting paint everywhere.
That's true. Well,
yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we thank you so much for being a part of the art call. Do you, so I know you have expansion plans or what's your vision for the gallery moving forward? Not expansion plans necessarily, but what's your vision, your full vision for the gallery?
The vision really is taking on a 10-year lease and opening up a couple of spaces, maybe New York as well, some there after my family's from there. And just, carrying this on and really using art to really go beyond yourself, like help other people and just take art to the people and like break outside of the gallery walls, essentially. It's not just about having a gallery, it's about really being relatable.
Which harkens back to the question that's on the front of your gallery, which is what conversation do you want to have in your home?
Yeah, especially during COVID, and home can mean home is different for everyone.
Right.
It's almost like I wanted to do this drop-down thing of home, where like home is different. And
right, what home means to you. Right, where do you make home? I just want to show our audience very quickly the Unified Club. Everyone take a wave. Hi guys. So when you come to visit the gallery, you will not see all of these people probably. However, you will see this wonderful little outdoor space. Look up in the sky. We have our private collection wall over here, and there's further art by Adam Greener outside. Some more pieces by Johan. And another piece that who did this piece here, Johan? Sorry.
Cool Man Coffee Dan.
Oh, okay. Cool Man. Okay, so Cool Man Coffee Dan is the one that did the piece on the front of the gallery.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I think our time is up, and I just can't thank you enough for being a part of our 10th anniversary art crawl. We look forward to promoting your gallery and your work and the other artists' work, and we hope to see you as a presence in Venice for a very long time.
Love you guys.
Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.